All right, breaking right now, Senator John Thune, the third-ranking Senate Republican, joins us now on this big news out of the White House that President Trump has fired FBI Director James Comey. Senator, thank you for being back with me here today on a pretty important news day. What's your reaction?
Well, I think like everybody else, surprised. Everybody was caught off guard by this, Trish, but I don't think it should come in the timing of it. I think was a surprise. I don't think that it should be unanticipated in terms of the decision itself. Obviously, there's been a lot of conversation over the past several months about James Comey and whether or not he should stay or whether he should go. And Democrats and Republicans alike have concluded that he should. That's a judgment ultimately made by the president. You know, I don't deal with him, interact with him on a regular basis. He's always, I thought, done a nice job when he's briefed us in classified settings. But I do believe that in this past year, he has gotten outside of his lanes when it comes to the job of the FBI. And he's been very politicized in this last year, and I think that's really hurt his credibility. And the question is whether it compromises his ability to be effective in the job.
So, Senator, right now the Democrats are spinning a narrative that James Comey knew too much and was going to investigate too much. And this is what we're hearing from your colleague there in the Senate, Chuck Schumer. Do you think that this is going to now impede your ability to get other things done? I mean, when we think about tax reform, when we think about health care reform and some of the pressing issues on your agenda.
That would be my concern, Trish, is that we be able to focus on the things that the American people want us to focus on. The Democrats today are really blowing this up. There's a lot of hyperbolic language out there, given the fact that Senator Schumer has said he had no confidence a few months ago in Director Comey as well. So this is being politicized at the moment by the Democrats, but I hope when things settle down, we'll be able to focus again on the agenda, because there's a lot of work that the American people want us to do to try to grow the economy, create better paying jobs, raise wages in this country, reform health care, which is originally what we're here to talk about. But this news obviously has disrupted that, and the Democrats are having their day in trying to draw attention to this. But in the long run, I think that's going to be a failing strategy.
So in your view, do you think that his firing, Donald Trump's firing of James Comey, had anything to do with James Comey getting too close to something on the Russia front?
I have no idea about that. All I know is what the administration has said, and the person who recommended this, the Deputy Attorney General, is somebody who was just approved by the Senate by a vote of 94-6. People up here think he has tremendous integrity. This was his recommendation. And as to those other issues, there's no evidence of that. I mean, Chuck Schumer
should there be an independent investigation
to
figure out the answer to that?
Well, I don't think there's been any suggestion yet that there's been any criminal wrongdoing. This is an investigation currently on intelligence, counterintelligence, and the Intelligence Committee is leading that. The FBI is doing another separate investigation. There are plenty of investigations out there going on, so I think it'd be really premature to talk about any kind of a special counsel or a special investigation.
Senator Thune, thank you so much. Good to see you, sir. We'll be right back.